Oh, I see. You're out here acting like this is only a metaphor thing. Yeah. You only tell me to kill everything inside a metaphor. I agree with this statement. It's definitely not the gun you're pointing at me. Anyway, I think I talked about it a bit the last time I played, but I'm calling it now. The plot line here is going to be that the guy we're going after actually isn't that evil, and that like someone among the nobility is, or like an aide to the noble. I haven't met the noble yet, so I don't know if it's going to be the noble who's evil or like an aide who is tricking her, but someone. I'm not saying that it's not for the reasons you think it is, that her character was designed that way, but I am saying that in universe, if you can fly, it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't care as much about wearing feet protection. Oh, never you mind, you're behind to staying here. You know, for once the parent locking their child inside is correct. Children are literally being kidnapped off the street right now. That is the right choice, is to, no matter how much your child complains, keep them inside. I need some sort of weapon, otherwise I can't protect my family from kidnappers. You know, this guy is a great example of the overconfidence that some men have, that if you just put a weapon in their hands, they'll be able to fight off, they'll be able to fight off whoever they need to protect their family. He's like, I need some sort of weapon. It's like, bro, you need training.
What'll it be?
You need to practice with your weapon. That's what you need to do. Increases damage against mimic type monsters. The fuck you mean mimic type monsters? I think censoring job is one of the weirdest internet jokes I've seen. Then 6-7. That's how I know I'm not a member of the youth anymore. I see those two internet jokes and I go, this isn't funny to me anymore. I'm old. All I'm saying is, if a witch in the woods wants my firstborn, she's gonna have to produce it herself. You know, I'm not taking that deal unless that's part of the deal, because otherwise it's too much effort. I'd have to actually go find someone, get married, have kids. Nah, too much work. She looks too nice, but I can't tell if that's just them trying to make us think that she's evil. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to make it like, oh, this character looks too kind. Jane Sinward, why are you asking me? This is a fruit stand, you realize. You don't think I have anything to do with the dangerous bug like that? Me, the fruit seller. Look, lady, I was just seeing if you had any missing children I could help you replace. I'm just gonna help there be more Elda in the world, if you know what I'm saying.
It is far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck, and still I did not falter.
Good job, Hulkenberg. Did you find him? Did that persistence work out for you there, Hulk? Was it a good plan, would you say? Why would we confirm it with someone else? Look at his face. He's so trustworthy. Do I get a chance to say that this is stupid?
Supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you.
More, stop pointing out where we are on the heroic journey. That's metagaming.
All of these are coming together.
Something that would never happen in a game called Metaphor. What power? Hold up. The power of what now? I have fast travel? I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about. Yeah, I think our character really is an idiot. Yeah, we are a metaphor about typical MCs, so we can't be smarter than the usual MC. And guys, I'm gonna make breakfast real quick before we teleport. Okay, Gallica, no need to be rude. I wanted to make a little food, you know, a little snaggy snack. What's wrong with that? There is one obvious place that our character's been to we should be able to teleport, but we'll see if they actually let us, and that's where the prince is. Man, who would have guessed the Sanctus were evil? Yes, we can go continue our audition for Maria's new dad.
Even if we've no idea.
Griez's dagger is missing.
Yo, we gotta kill that guy, actually. I think your fridge did a little too good at cooling. No, whereas you'd want mine. Hey, let me judge that for myself. They might have a trinket I decide to buy. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Let's head back. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. I'm just gonna move on from that one. Not gonna worry about that. Moving on. Been hearing eerie cries coming from below. It makes me hair stand on end. It does. Stay away if you know what's good for you. Yo, how much you want to bet that's where the kidnapped people are, and that's the eerie cries that are being held? I mean, yeah, when you hear eerie cries from a well, you don't explore that, do you? So why would they check? It's not like people have been disappearing recently or anything. They might be being held somewhere. What do you mean? This kid would this nice child would never scam me. We are not getting in some action, I'm sorry. We're getting in some plot. That's what we're getting in. Okay, apparently we're getting in some pretty boy, actually. I did not mean that the way it sounded. I just like to specify. One day you won't be surprised by the narration that happens literally every time we exit the city.
And that old fella. Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
I mean, if you were a young man the last time you talked with him, what do you think, bro? There it is, the handshake of destiny. Did you hear? Word is that anyone now has a chance to become king. It's absurd. What kind of fool would volunteer himself for all that trouble? Now that's my kind of shopkeep. Yo, there's a bard here? Haven't pet the cat yet today. He was a garden lady who joined his castle. How's it possible for him to bloody vanish? A guard in the castle saw too much and got vanished for it. What does it mean to water yourself? If that's what you need to tell yourself, you tell yourself that. But like, I'm here to tell you the truth. What do you mean? Why would you do anything to me? I'm being good. I feel as though being in that small space has sharpened my mind. Luck +1. That's right. I went pee and got luckier. We have Faker. Ooh, Faker is probably what I get from that guy, actually. Like, there's no reason to go out of our way to do that when it explicitly says there's something good to steal from this thing. When I'm going to have a thief very soon. I've got plenty of other things to do instead. That novel's been a source of support for you. The pain of writing it was worth it. I'm kind of over. It's a really funny thing to say. We should study 15 different archetypes. Okay, we're not even close. Commendable enthusiasm. Let us send for Stroll as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say. Yo, Pretty Boy's coming too? Second tier really does seem to be the magic tier in a lot of ways, huh? Magic Knight, Magic Seeker. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, Yeah. Why would we negotiate around that? Just eat it. Om nom. Yummy. You think you want to take out the cronies first to focus on him, but that's not going to work out like you think it might. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it. I will be using that, so thank you, soldier. Kind of annoyed that I didn't get that information when I bought information, but yeah, can't move due to stun. Sucks to suck, nerd. I may have almost thrown the fight, but I still won, so who cares? Yo, you get so much. I knew it gave me extra money, but dang, that's a lot of extra money. Oh man. The grinder in me, I can feel it activating. I could get everything I want that costs money. It'd be so easy. I did not almost make a bad mistake. And certainly no one can prove that I almost made a bad mistake. Total strength increased by 2. Ooh, is that permanent? We can now spin for the cost of 1 turn and less MP. Which is pretty good. I heard the sound while I was mid-dodge and I went, oh no. But it was fine because it was me who made the sound. I did the good. The fact that right now Stroll's the only like functional member of my party is pretty sad. Are you trying to make him angry? You've shown such hospitality, Your Majesty. Let us move now to the exchanging of gifts. He is trying to make him angry, actually. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Hit him with that jump. Thrust. Easy game, easy life. Moving on. Not having mage out really does suck. Like, not having the MP to sustain you, just, it's hard out here, man. Yeah. So the only one that's not at 2 now is Eloquence. Don't be ridiculous. I've already donated large sums to His Eminence. If he does not win, I am ruined. Sounds like you bet you put too many eggs in one basket there, bucko. We heard you're part of the tournament, aren't you? No, the king. Good luck with that, mate. I'm only being sarcastic, honest. Got nothing but respect for reckless mad lads like you. Ever the reliable one, aren't you? I have a feeling Maria will open up to you. For you, Fabian, I'm incredibly reliable. That's right. The child likes me more, so my chances with the mother have increased. I probably should wait for this to be on sale, but not going to, but I should. I recognize that. Like, I recognize I should wait. Like, I'm not going to, but like, if I recognize that I should, that's like the same thing, right? You know, I'm giving the game a little shit about that, but I do actually like it when you have to like think about managing your money. Even if all the thinking you have to do is like deliberately grind it. You know, even if that's as far as the thinking goes, it's still a lot better to have some thinking than no thinking at all. You know?
All right then.
I can sense Breach's attempts at kindness and trust. That's a really funny description. She is not kind and she does not trust you, but she's trying. She's making the attempt. Bye-bye.